Yeah, hi, I'm Batila. I'm one of the co-founders of The Closet Lover. So the brand is actually built with my sister, Brianna, and we believe in building relations with our customers and having open communication with them. Yeah, so me and my sister, we started selling pre-loved before we went to take wholesale stocks from the wholesale market. And after that, we started to go into full-fledged manufacturing. So we have been here for about at least a decade. I think that live selling is actually going to be a huge mainstay in the omnichannel retail market. So live selling is really different in the sense that it helps to engage the customer. We can communicate with the customer and continue to build the community. It is kind of very fresh, and it's a little bit different from just other types of selling. And I think that it will really shape the way the omnichannel market will change in the next 3 to 5 years. It's actually a very collaborative experience because customers can dictate what they want to see, what they want us to try. So it really helps to build this open communication, at the same time engage them and continue to build a community. So we have a membership and cashback program for our customers. So with every purchase in store or online, they can actually use their cashback and their points, and they can also earn points and cashback at both the channels. So we work with different brands whereby they will offer offerings to our customers, for example, percentage off their items, and customers are able to come to the store to redeem these perks as well. We also have apps in store whereby customers can browse the website and see what they would like. So this helps us to give a more omnichannel experience to our customers. So for brand partnership, we work in such a way that it's a two-way thing. So what we do is that if customers were to purchase in store, we will actually direct them to their booth at their store or in the shopping center. Vice versa, customers who purchase at their store, they will also be redirected to our store here. Yeah. We also work with various merchants like Atome or Grab, whereby we give customers a more flexible option for payments, and this is available both offline and online as well. So I think one of the biggest challenges is how we can bridge the gap for the data between offline and online. So for example, for online, we can look at their purchase history and give recommendations based on their shopping online experience. But at the retail store, it's a little bit hard because when we have such a big crowd coming to the store at the same time, it's a bit hard to do a more individualized, personalized shopping experience. We are not able to just on the spot pull up the purchase history, really recommend them products on the spot. So that is really one of the toughest challenges that we have. But what we do to try to overcome them is that we try to gather feedback from our customers for the whole shopping experience. We have various QR codes that we place around the store in the fitting room, so that customers who are a little bit shy to tell us in person, they are able to just go to the QR code, scan, and just submit their feedback online. So sometimes we also use the QR codes for other things, for example, we encourage them to sign up for certain events that we may have, or certain mailing lists, or just redirect them to our store as well. So all these activities, we are hoping to be able to provide a more personable and personalized shopping experience for our customers. So we're actually doing live selling on certain platforms like Instagram and TikTok, but we've really been exploring TikTok for the last few weeks because we realized that TikTok actually has data on live streaming. What it does is that it shows us how many new users actually tune into live, how many new users are actually buying from our live, which really help us to create a strategy for us to do our live selling, in the sense that we will be thinking are we streaming at the right time? Are we reaching the right audience? Because they also show us the age and the gender. And we'll also be thinking about what more incentives can we give so that we can attract more customers for our live. Yeah, so our POS and web store are already successfully integrated. So customers can actually check for real-time in-store stock inventory, such that they will know that whether the items in stock before they come down to the stores. This gives the customer a better shopping experience instead of coming to the store and realizing that the item that they want is out of stock. So starting from next month onwards, we're actually offering our customers the option of being able to return their online orders in store, as well as pick up the online orders in store. So I believe that this will really give a very seamless shopping experience for our customers. So we also have a waiting list function online, such that when the items are out of stock, customers can add themselves to the waiting list, such that when the product is back in stock, they will be notified about it. So for us in store, we really want to create the same personalized experience that we have online. We try really hard to, but of course it's a little bit tougher in the retail because online they can just see immediately what styles that can match with the item that they're browsing. But for the shoppers in stores, we will kind of like judge the situation a little bit. We will see whether the customer is receptive to kind of like getting some style feedback or some style recommendations. We try not to push too hard. So if the customer is not interested, then we just let it go. But if the customer is interested, we are more than happy to share like the different styles that can match their body type. I think it's a bit different from the online experience because when they're in store, we can kind of like see their whole personality, what they're wearing, their dress sense, and really talk to them face to face, because I feel like customers these days, they're also looking for this face to face interaction. We are using a NetSuite ERP system such that like it's kind of like the main source, whereby we use it to distribute all the stocks across the different channels. For restocks wise in stores, what our staff would do is that they will look at the sell-through rate of like the collection or like the items, and if they see that the sell-through rate is actually doing quite well, they will order stocks in advance or restocks so that the store is always well stocked with the items that are popular with customers. Similarly, if the item is not doing so well in terms of the sell-through rate, they will send the item back to like the warehouse so that it doesn't take up space in the store. So for NetSuite ERP system, we're able to kind of like a whole overview of like, for example, like purchases for the year. The data is presented more effortlessly. It is also more accurate than like, let's say, just keying into Excel sheets and stuff, which is kind of like a manual way. So we feel like the ERP system kind of helps us to gives us a better idea in the sense that how our stock situation is doing, how the store is doing, and allows us to extract the data so that we can analyze the data properly. We also hold community events in our store. Like we designed the store, we especially designed a space whereby we could hold like small community events. Of course, with COVID, we couldn't do that, but now that COVID is over, we are actually trying to pick this up, and we are having an event like this month, our brand partners. So just now I was talking about like how we could create this whole omnichannel experience with like our brand partners with the membership program. So this is exactly why we pushed for the membership program, so that we could have like face-to-face events with our customers in the store and kind of like goes one circle with our customers. As mentioned earlier, we do live selling in our retail stores from time to time. This is a really very different experience for our customers in the sense that it allows us to show our authentic self on screen. At the same time, customers are also able to see what the store is like if they haven't been to our store. And in fact, every time after a particular live selling session, customers will come to the store the next day because they have seen the product and they know that the store has the product. So if they're interested in the product, they actually come down to the store, and we have seen a spike in sales, particularly just the day after the live selling session. So the whole live selling session, I feel like it is really something that not only helps to build the community and engage them, but it also kind of like directs traffic to our store, which is a good thing. I think it's really important also to build on your brand persona. So I believe that brands are not just a brand. You have to be like, think of your brand as a person. Like, are you interactive? Are you being open with your customers? Is there a personal touch to your brand persona? Because if there's no personal touch, then they're just kind of like buying and shopping with just like a store, but not a store that they really want to know or they know. So it's really important to kind of like continue to engage and communicate with your community so that they will come back and purchase from you. I think it's important to have a strong USP so that your customers will want to only shop from you as opposed to, you know, shopping with the other stores in this large pool of choices that they have. For us, how we have managed to maintain ourselves all throughout this year is really being very authentic and genuine with our customers. So what they see online is actually what they see, like basically what they see in person. So there's nothing that's too fake, or you know, so we are just really portraying like a sense of familiarity with them, so that when they come to our store or like they shop with us, they feel like they are visiting an old friend, or like they are shopping with a friend that they know, and not something that is like too cold. So it's important, that's important for us. So I'm really excited to meet the other various e-tailers as well. What audience can expect to hear from me is that I'll be sharing more about how live selling and influencer marketing can really help to elevate your business. And please do come and watch us, because there will be a lot of experiences that you can learn from and share with. I'm Bertilla from The Closet Lover, and I can't wait to see you at e-tail this year.